Morning team. So I thought I'd come to you from my front room today. A bit cold outside to be doing this. So obviously the workout that you've seen, and obviously you've probably seen in the email, contains a couple of movements that utilise a backpack. All right. Reason we're using the backpack is obviously we can load it and make it almost like a piece of home gym equipment. Now I appreciate some people might have, kettlebells or dumbbells at home. That's great. If so, use those to sort of sub in for the backpack. If not, this is a great alternative. Okay, so all I'm going to do is get my trusty backpack and I'm going to fill it with some books at my wife's bookshelf. She's not here, she's at work, so she won't mind me doing this. Fill it all the way up, and you can obviously load it to for as sort of as light or as heavy as you wish, really. But for the purpose of this, because it is a little bit of a new movement, use of the backpack as well, maybe just keep it a little bit on the sort of moderate load side for today. So load that up, and I'd advise putting like a towel or something in it just to pad it out a bit, and then obviously zip it all up. Make sure all the clips are tight. Cool, and we're good to go. Hi team, right, so we're going to go through the flow of this workout, alright? So you know kind of how to run through it and make sure you get the sort of the best out of it. So it's essentially a 17-minute running clock. If you're going on longer than 17 minutes, you've done it wrong. So how it works, you'll start the clock off. The first 5 movements, should I say, you're going to do for 50 seconds of work and then 10 seconds of rest. All right. So you'll do 50 seconds of jumping jacks, rest 10 seconds, 50 seconds of your rucksack strict press, rest 10 seconds, etc, etc, etc. So you've gone through all 5 movements. On the 6th minute, you'll get a full minute of rest. Okay, so you'll rest that minute. You'll then move back through the sequence of movements again with 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, full minute rest at the end of that. And then lastly, you'll go through the movements again, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest for the remaining 5 minutes. Everyone happy with that? Perfect, right. So we're going to go through the movement standards now for each movement. All right, first movement, everyone can do, shouldn't be an issue with this, jumping jack. So all we're going to do, just like when you were in school back in the day, be 50 seconds of those. All right. Once you've done that, we're going to move on to the rucksack strict press. Okay, so all we're going to do is take our trusty loaded rucksack. Our scaling for this is obviously the load, all right? So if you're maybe not as confident or not as strong, obviously just take the book out or the tin of beans or whatever it is you've got in there. All right, so you're going to take grip on the rucksack, lift it up to your chest, and press it all the way up overhead. Okay? Dead straightforward. And it'll be 50 seconds of those. All right? You don't have to do all 50 seconds, at once. If you need to break it up or you need to put it down and have a little bit of a shake of your shoulders, that's completely fine. All right? Moving on from there, we've got squat thrusts. All right? Savage movement. All you're going to do, come onto all fours, plank position, both feet in and out. We're trying to get those knees to the elbows and then fully out at the end. If you can't get that far, just go as far as you can. So shorten the range of motion and then stand. Next, right, my favourite movement for the day, the backpack swing. All right, it's essentially a kettlebell swing using the backpack. So you're going to grab your backpack. This Reebok one's quite good because it's got 2 handles at the top, so it makes it dead straightforward. You're going to pick your rucksack up, okay, between your legs like a normal kettlebell swing, and then just up to shoulder height. Keeping our back nice and flat, using our glutes and our hamstrings to drive that bag to the shoulder, and then down. Cool. After that, last but not least, We've got what I call a half burpee. It's probably called 1,000,001 other things by 1,000,001 other people, but it's what I sort of know it as. So you're going to come down, not all the way to the floor, just to drive your feet out, and then stand up. And there are your 5 movements for today. Hope that all makes sense, guys. So just to clarify the flow again, it's 5 movements for the first 5 minutes. You're going to do 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest on each of the movements. On the 6th minute, you get a full minute rest. Grab a drink of water, have a walk around, shake your shoulders out, etc. You'll then come on to go through the process again. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest for 5 movements. Rest again on the 6th minute of that. And then lastly, you're going to work for 30 seconds, rest for 30 seconds for that final block of 5 movements. Okay, so I hope that all makes sense. Any questions, obviously, as I always say, find me an email or put it in the comments section below. Scaling wise, like I say, for the rucksack loaded movements, you can scale that up as heavy as you feel comfortable, or as light as you feel comfortable. That's where the scale options for that sits in. If you do have some equipment at home, whether it be a kettlebell, a dumbbell, a barbell, anything like that, you can sub that in. That's completely fine. If anyone's interested in and wants some sort of minimal equipment home workout variations of the stuff we're putting out, then we can put that together, not a problem. Just obviously let us know. If there's enough demand for it, then we'll do it. But get after it, guys. Like I say, as always, like, subscribe, share, get in touch, and cool. Have a great day.